Hey, I set up. You bet. Hypersmooth 4.0 is off. I will get to a little quieter area and we are taking some shots. I got a truck that's behind me that's just going to be picked up with the noise level. Here he comes. This is the Inkee Falcon 3-axis gimbal. I made a comment on a gentleman's video and he wanted to see how the Inkee Falcon gimbal that I have produces quite well walking. Well, I ride a bike, that's my first part. When I get to the walking area, we'll do so. And I have all my settings: 4K, 24 frames per second, wide field of view, Hypersmooth 4.0 off, ISO 100, 1600, EV on the negative 1.0. Those are the bumps. And of course, white balance 5500. And if I forget something, please forgive me. So as I make my turn, we'll get towards a walking section on the next video. I will do a video with Hypersmooth on while riding with the gimbal, so you can get a better idea at the end of this. Now, I'm not going to do a comparison of the GoPro only and the Inkee Falcon only, because that means I got a lot of setting up to do. I'll go for a nice short walk and see what we can do. Yeah, I'm not going to take the bike. I'll lock it on up. I'll repeat the same walk. I'm using PF and I'm doing the best, holding the gimbal from the floor to the sky, 90 degrees straight out. So let's repeat this walk with Hypersmooth on. Hypersmooth on high, not boost, and doing the same walk. And I'll continue a little further, and then what we'll do, we'll switch it to the off position and we'll change the PF to a different section. I'm almost out of here, so this way you get an idea that, hey, I'm walking nice and slow. I'm not walking fast and bouncing around like so. It's only fair to do the same thing, bouncing around like so, giving a nice fair walk. So now I'm gonna slow down. Oh, look at this. I can make a slingshot. That's a nice design right there. So please forgive me when I tell you what this next setting is. It looks like L, and if I start to point down, it'll point down to the floor, and I'll bring it on up and I can start to look up, and I got a little bounce to my stride, and I'll turn to the left a little and I'll turn to the right a little. Now what I'm going to do is use the joystick, go left, because I am going to walk this particular way, make my turn. I am now just rotating my hand to go to the turn. Oops, that's me tripping over the field over here. This setting is known as FPV. So if I tilt to the right and if I tilt to the left, it's going to give you that tilt. I could change my field of view, and that will give me horizon lock and linear. I don't want to do that. So let's go to the next setting. This is FL, known as vertical. I don't like doing vertical, but what I can do is repeat the same walk, and I could rotate the video with Hypersmooth being on high. Let's go ahead and do that. hyper smooth on high, so this way you get an idea of the same thing. You get without hyper smooth and with hyper smooth. I'm not going to be perfect, but you get to see videos side by side using vertical. This is that concept, whatever you want to call it. I could just never get it, like I can't remember Masonite. So I'm rotating, and I can slow it down real slow, and I'm holding it with two hands because I'm trying to do the best I can do without messing up here. The one thing that the whole hem does not have, which is selfie mode, triple press, it turns the camera around, and I'm doing that. I'm going to show you how to do the selfie without doing the triple press, something that many people don't know how to do. Hold the joystick, rotate the camera. I'm on selfie mode. How hard was that? Well, the one thing I can't do is turn the camera this way to do the selfie mode. I am happy with my Inkee Falcon 3-axis gimbal. I was very pleased with the Hobbies iSteady Pro 4. I just did not want the camera because it did not have at the time on and off for the GoPro. When you turned on the Hobbies, you had to manually turn on the GoPro. It wanted to go on, but you know, it is what it is. At least I have a gimbal to get the full sensor. I'm looking for a spot. I'm almost there. I had a little difficulty trying to get the actual gimbal to hit the record for video. Well, I gotta go this way, slow down. Here I am in the shot. I could walk around and control the gimbal in a great distance. Let me see if I can come down here. Oh, slow down. Get back in the scene for you. And this is about as far as you can go with the Hobbies. Come on up here. And with the Inkee Falcon gimbal, I could continue to walk in a nice circle. I do apologize when I need to reverse my calibrations. Now, I'm in a distance. I'm about 15 feet away. I'm able to control the gimbal, something I didn't do with the actual other one. And there you go. I'm not sure if I could stop it, but when I was a little further than this, I had an issue. I couldn't hit record, but the gimbal worked. So let me see if I could walk down this way. Hey, excellent test. You know what? Let me walk down this way over here. I'll walk over this way, and the reason for that is a clearer path. Let's see, give a test how far we can go. I doubt you can hear me, but give up. I went down. Go a little further. I'm over here. Go a little further. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 65 feet. I was able to control 65 feet. I'm not sure how far with the whole hum, but I am disconnected. And I probably have to reconnect by hitting the back button. There I am, disconnected. I'm finishing up my review for all, and I'm going to be in boost. I'm going to leave it on for the rest. And I like to be in the very first one, PF. Now, the Inkee Falcon, to hold the gimbal, to get those buttons on the side, oh man, it's hard to curl your thumb and it's hard to curl your finger this way. So you have to basically use your other hand, start it, kill the first 5 seconds of the video, and then kill the last 5 seconds of the video. You can use either gimbal with a pair of gloves. I did that with the Inkee Falcon. I'm going nice and slow, my pace. Yeah, I think it's mighty fine for my needs. When would you use again a gimbal? Nighttime. The widest field of view and wide. No cropping with the boost, which now it's cropping because, you know, that's how Hyper Smooth is. It uses a lot of crop. So I can be shooting in super wide, which would be like wide, right? So why not change it to super view? Let's do that. Super view, Hyper Smooth boost. So we got cropping and cropping on the full sensor. The only thing I did not do is do 5.3K. Right now, I can't handle it with the CPU on my machine. Soon, in a couple of days, I will. Triple press. That's pretty fast. And I'm having a good time with my gimbal. I like the tripod they gave. I feel knock knock, just a little knock knock. Again, I feel the knock knock. I don't have a defective gimbal, but let me tell you this. If you're looking to get the Inkee Falcon gimbal, let me tell you, one place is the best place to get it at. Where? You bet. Amazon. Don't go to the official site and don't go to AliExpress. You'll never get a refund. Well, I love to take this gimbal apart. I love to see if I could change those record buttons. Just one, the video record. Did I just get off view? Well, yeah, because I held my gimbal this way, sideways, like I'm doing right now, and I'm holding it this way. You got to hold it straight like this in order to get it to play correctly. That's the user fault. I'll hold it up nice and high, 7+ feet. I'll go down nice and low. Just be a little struggle. I'm to the side. I'm not sure what's happening. There I go, got it nice and straight. I won't edit that out. I won't hide it from anybody. I'll go back up. Maybe flashlight mode would be better. So let's change mode. I believe I got the correct setting that I could be low to the floor. And then I could go up nice and high by doing this with my hands. I locked it into place, and there I go. Let's double press, so this way we get it back to normal. If I take my hand and I do this, and I grab the actual unit, I'm able to point it. And I'm able to do this, flashlight mode. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the review. Just me getting out there as a real person, sharing what I do. Take a nice walk. It's a nice warm day. And the bike was unbelievable. Guy saw the camera, he gave a little shout out to y'all. Just gotta be careful in here. Let's get on out of here and finish off with that bike ride. I'll do a couple of shots, and before I get going, I'll see you all on other videos. I said a lot, did a lot, talked a lot. Stay tuned for more videos. The GoPro is an amazing camera. Using a gimbal along with the GoPro is also amazing. You can get the right gimbal and you won't have a problem. But you get a gimbal that you're not happy with, you may have a problem. So some people think a Ho-Hum is better. Some people think an Inkee Falcon is better. I'm just happy that I didn't pay a lot of money for this gimbal. I paid like 70 bucks and I ain't complaining. I could have went up, I could have straightened out the camera for you. I didn't. You got a little talk. So there you have it. I'll put this with the bike ride. This way the traffic noise won't bother me. Have a great day, everybody. I'll catch you on many videos to come. 100% sure I'm on horizon, level, and linear. And the gimbal's off, and this is all in my hand. And that's the way I shoot my video with the shorty. And it's a Telesin MT-09, not a shorty from GoPro. Oh, as always, GoPro's fun. I gotta go pull the battery now because it's constantly going back on. And that's firmware V01.19.44, and it's truly a GoPro issue. Have a great day. Catch you on many other videos to come.